and welcome to session 35 of Out of the Abyss, a 5th edition D&D game. We ended last time sort of mid-fight. Who remembers what we were doing last time?
Running down the Pudding King. Got gnomes doing a distraction attack, and we are chasing him through the tunnels, trying to back him into a corner so we can beat him to death and just destroy the army of oozes. I think. I'm sure. If that doesn't work, we'll figure something.
I like that confidence.
Who needs confidence when you have a lightsaber?
Everybody else that doesn't have a lightsaber?
Yeah, just stand behind me.
You guys had finished off a skirmish with oozes and black puddings and such, and were running through the tunnels again when you saw the Pudding King up above, or sorry, down the hall. At which point this slime-covered deep gnome pointed at you and cackled, "Devour them, my precious children. Make your father proud." And then it is his turn, and he is bolting as oozes drop from the ceiling.
All right. So is he acting first here, or is that all he does?
He is acting first.
And he's gone.
Anfera, it is your turn. You see what is obviously, because it is moving, a gelatinous cube, a large black pudding, a large ochre jelly, and a small gray ooze.
Okay. I believe you said I still had like 5 rounds on my aura, so
Yes.
if I remember
It's round
correctly.
5.
So, yeah. Okay, good. So it's still up, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't know. The gelatinous cube looks icky. Maybe I should start with that one. Yeah.
Oh, he's just there.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to shoot. Or in this case, hit it with the cantrip.
Sacred Flame, dex save.
I'm thinking they don't have good dexes. I could be wrong, but I doubt.
I got a 15. I rolled a 19. I got a 15.
Or not, you know? I mean, this one happens to be very dexterous. That's
Better lucky than good.
Yep.
Prince Livid. Prince Livid. Obzam, you are in the front. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
I would love to. 17.
Right, you
Throw
make
them.
the saving throw. You take half damage. Does this roll damage? No. Half of that, 7 psychic damage.
Ow! My brain.
As your onslaught with psychic oppression.
Hey, that's Zahndohr's thing.
It's not so much oppression when I do it, it's more just,
Murder.
kind of.
Obzam, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Well, you know what? Just gonna have to chew through these things. Go ahead and move up to that thing and whack. Is 27 for 16, and then 18 for 16. It's a total of 32 damage between like 2 or 3 different damage types.
What kind of damage was it?
Radiant and Thunder, and whatever the +2 we get from the crossbow support is that like weapon type or?
It is the main type of the damage you inflict.
Okay, Radiant and Thunder.
So both of them hit, both will deal damage. From the first strike, you take 1 acid damage.
Ow.
And from the second strike, you take 6 acid damage.
Ow.
As its body splashes with every impact.
And
even the radiant.
Reducing
Did
that
we
by
take
half.
the potions and stuff and use them?
Yep. Or at least I used mine.
Okay.
Got an hour of several different effects.
Oh my god, it's like a WoW raid.
I just took all my steroids for going in here. I can breathe fire too, but only a few times, so I'm saving it. Alright, you're up, Zahndohr.
Question.
Go for it.
Answer.
Did we see which way dude ran off?
He seemed to duck behind. Pointer. Bend.
Okay, so he went over that direction. Follow-up question, and I think I might have asked this last time because I don't. Feels like something I would have asked, but I didn't. How far out can I summon Shadow Githyanki dude?
Within 120 feet.
Cool. And can I summon him once he's already out? Like, just basically respawn him out here?
No.
Okay. Because my thought is to have Shadow Githyanki dude chase down Pudding King. To at least slow him down a little bit. Because Xander thinks it's going to be very annoying to chase him all over these tunnels.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Oops. So, let me...
I think, let me see here.
Yep. Complicated with fancy new magic weapon.
Don't forget to roll your attempts. My aura is still.
You control it and decide how it moves and acts. That kind of implies that you have to be able to see what you're having it do.
Okay. That's very fair.
This is a conjuration, not a
Not
retainer.
a true, like, sentience thing. That being said, he's gonna go... I guess attack this guy. He'll go up to this gelatinous cube and get into fisticuffs with that. He's got a character sheet. Hold on. So many things to scroll through. There he is. It was a 16 hit dead jelly.
The gelatinous cube, yes.
Awesome. Take 6 necrotic damage. Then I will step up and I will long distance magic attack it.
Let's see, the gelatinous cube does not have an acid splash. All right.
Take that cube. Plus 2d6, right? But we decided last time. True Strike gives an extra thingamajig.
True Strike adds your range. It uses your ranged attack. I mean your spell attack mod.
14 damage. Then that would be my turn.
Gelatinous cube also.
Yeah, we're going Team Gith on this guy. That's
Jezelle,
me.
you are up.
Okay. That's my. Does that black ooze right there provoke opportunity attacks if I move?
Most things will take opportunity attacks if you move.
Okay.
Granted, you've got temporary hit points. You're going to get more at the end of the turn, so you might not care.
Yep, the fun of free temporary hit points. You can bash these things without too much of a.
Good job. Okay, sweet. First order, I'll go back 5 feet.
Right, it will attempt to hit you with a blob as you move out of the way. $11.
Close. So close.
It rolled very low.
Actually, step out of the way of the pseudopod and then whip my bow out and shoot it.
Which one are you shooting?
This one.
I would suggest doing one of the others first, so you can get a bit of focus fire going here.
Sure. I will shoot this one then. So that's the one that you're fighting. First attack. Say 17.
17 for 17.
That will hit. And you said
Like a 30%.
jelly, right?
Yeah. And I got a 16 for 17.
Heroin down its arms.
Somehow got the same roll without the giant smite. Like, what are these dice? Blood Strike didn't even roll that one. Great. Alright. Wow.
This one here,
It's just
on
finish.
that second hit,
Ah, of course.
Oh, they split.
So I applied some conditions to that ochre jelly, like it has disadvantage on its first attack roll and it takes damage if it moves. So do both of them have that or neither?
The first one does.
Okay, fair enough.
But now, which one's the first one?
Well, they can argue about it at Christmas.
Bold of you to assume that jellies celebrate Christmas.
What, ooze Christmas? They get each other gifts. The gifts are all ooze.
Uh, 27.
That'll hit.
You want to
So
reroll on
one
that?
of
Oh, good.
one of them hits you for 16 acid damage,
Ow.
and the other one is 18 or 21. So 18. That'll miss.
It will if I spend a spell slot. I will.
Shield. Okay.
Yep.
Abigail. Abigail goes up to there, and as it passes both Anfera and Zahndohr, it very carefully avoids touching you. Gunther, you are up.
Thank you. Sorry. I am going to cast. What's the frozen one? Rare Frost. I'm going to cast Rare Frost at the big guy. This guy here.
Okay.
That's 13 hits.
13 does hit.
Sweet. So he's going to take 9 damage. And I think he's also slowed 10 feet. Or does that no longer exist in 2024? Oh, no, he is. Yeah.
Pretty sure this seems like it would be an odd one.
And that is my turn.
The cold damage doesn't seem to be as fully effective as you would think.
Damn it. That's cool. Is he slowed?
That you won't know until it moves.
Sweet. All good.
Gelatinous cube. The gelatinous cube will move and attempt to engulf. I need the shadowy Gith to make a dexterity saving throw.
Joke's on you, he isn't real.
So I'm gonna just roll 15 because I don't see a thing where it has his save separate than his ability modifiers.
might just not have any save proficiencies.
He might not, and that's fine. But that's a 15.
Yeah, its numbers are all the same. On the new sheet, the left box is the ability roll, the right box is the saving throw.
Okay.
On a 15, that is not enough, so it gets engulfed in there.
I mean, that's going to suck for him.
Takes 8 acid damage.
Serves done it here. Has 3 temp HPs left. Or no, that's not what we were doing. Right?
Moves up to there. Shadowy Gith goes with it. Princess Ebenmeyer.
Who the fuck is that?
A goop. A goop with delusions of grandeur.
I got a bit for a lot of the NPCs, I just kind of ignore them. Because they all have silly names. But I definitely do not remember any princesses.
Princess Ebenmeyer is the large black pudding. She is going to launch a blob at, actually, through a space as narrow as an inch wide without squeezing. This blob is going to reach out at Zahndohr. With a 28 to hit.
Got me.
This is not a crit, so half of that. 11 bludgeoning and 19 acid damage.
11 bludgeoning, 19 acid?
Yes.
Hold please. I will cast Absorb Elements on that acid damage.
Okay.
So that's 10 acid damage.
And also, non-magical armor worn by the target is a -1 AC. I believe your armor is magical, though.
Can I use my
cast Starry Wisps.
arcane ward on Zahndohr?
Aww.
You can.
So, how much damage have you taken so far?
Order of operations question, does that happen before or after my Absorb Elements?
The
It'd be
absorb
after.
elements would be after.
Okay, so I'm staring down 30 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay, I'll use my 18, so you're only taking 12, I guess.
Would the 18 take off from the bludgeoning damage first?
I don't know actually. Just says arcane ward.
Gated
So
interaction.
You had temps too, or did you already subtract those?
So I had temps. Like I'm not in any like.
Yep.
I believe the arcane ward goes after the temps are used, right?
No. I believe
okay.
the main damage type would be the first kind reduced.
Okay.
But you could probably choose.
Well, reducing the bludgeoning to 0 would leave 7 left over to take the acid down to 12, and then I will take 12 points of acid damage because I have 11 temporary HPs.
So that's using the 18 from the ward, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Now
What does your ward look like?
A beautiful blue, glowing blue form that reaches out and touches you. It absorbs, kind of. I guess it goes around you.
Is it a comforting hug like ghost that is shaped like you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Round
Sandor
6.
definitely is like, oh god, what the?
So I would take. So it's sorry, just with temporary HP, it's just 1d6 plus 6, right?
Plus 7 in this case.
Plus 7. Yeah, you'll get plus 7 back. 1d6 plus 7 for temps at the end of the
Oh, damn. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But no thanks to the Pudding King, that's for sure.
For sure.
And the Pudding King runs further and further away, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to need to take out the rest of the royal family before we deal with it.
The Pudding King runs further, yes.
I'm going to toss a moonbeam right between the gelatinous cube and the big ugly guy.
I don't appreciate being called a big ugly guy, but good.
You are at best a little ugly guy.
Not little, short. A stocky
Medium
king.
ugly guy.
I'm a short king, if anything.
Well, got to kill another short king, then we'll get back.
Did I accidentally jump turns, or did I hit a?
There. No, the token on the board was not the token that the initiative was tied to, so I was fixing that. So that the marker going over there will actually highlight over right, so. Now, it is your turn.
Yeah. Now they have to make Constitution saves. Gelatinous cube and the big ugly guy. That is our enemy, not the other big ugly guy. So, yeah.
So that guy and that guy.
Yes, those.
Alright, Constitution, you say?
Yep. DC 15. It's probably their better stat compared to Dex, but it'll work.
Let's see. 11 for 1. Six for the other.
22. Yeah, 22 radiant damage. So they both failed. Is that what?
That is correct.
That's right. Eat it.
Moonbeam.
Let's see. You had a moonbeam that you can drag into place.
There we go. Okay. Our gelatinous cube buddy has to be very careful. Yeah, I'm done.
The shadowy Gith. It is restrained at the start of its turn. No, that's at the start of the cube's turn. So on its turn, it can make a escape by taking an action and rolling a DC 16 Strength Athletics check.
Can it just attack from in there?
I believe.
Like if it's just if there's no specific rules that say it can't, it should just be as per normal restraint shit.
Restrained is speed 0. It can attack with disadvantage.
Cool. It will do that then. Super failed.
That does super fail. What about the non-shadowy Gith? Oh.
Not my turn?
Yeah, alright. Next turn.
Unless you want to move the shadowy Gith down to after me after this round.
Does the shadow gift get temps? Does it count?
I don't see why he wouldn't.
There you go.
Yeah,
Give us a tip.
It should. So it is Prince Livid's turn.
I didn't realize we were in Ooze royalty.
Obzam, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to try to finish off these ochre oozes before they cause us any more problems. I'll whack the top one. Ooh.
That
2.
will hit.
13. Okay, as long as I don't roll a 1, I hit, I guess. So that is 20 damage.
You take 2 damage from acid splash.
Right.
And it is dead.
Alright, and the bottom one... Only 10 damage.
They don't divide again, right? you got,
You
got
take
4
six,
tiny.
6 acid damage from that one.
Tragic. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and, as a bonus action, I will breathe fire on this this last one here. I can make a dex save, or else it takes 46 fire damage. Dex save, DC 13.
Got a 2.
Then it will take 15 fire damage.
It will burn.
Will it? Will.
You really wanted to get rid of them, didn't you?
I just want to get things off the board as quick as possible. Speaking of which, we've I think we've damaged the next most is that gelatinous cube, so I'm going to circle around to that. All right. And
Zahndohr, your turn.
There's a big cube in my face, so I'm going to try to uncube it.
That will definitely hit.
18 damage. Is it still up?
It is.
I will stand here. And I will end my turn.
Jezelle.
Right. I will step back up 2 feet. Do we have an opportunity attack? Is it?
Oh, it was next to you, yeah. $26.
I use my reaction to ask if I would reroll.
Reroll? Yes, you may. $14.
Very nice. Dodge out of the way, and then I guess I'll shoot it. 21 for 18, and 21 for 11.
Still there.
Right. I'll save my action switch.
Cool. He strikes out with... at the black pudding. Gets a 25 to hit.
Nice.
The acid damage does nothing, unfortunately, but the slashing damage does.
Good job.
Gunther, your turn.
Gunther is going to pull his wand, step back a few feet, and aim his wand of magic missiles at the cube, gelatinous cube, and open fire. So he does 9 points of damage to that one. That is his turn.
Cube slowly discombobulates and splashes to the ground.
Yes.
Excellent.
So he starts his turn there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the start of the turn. Yep.
No, actually, when it ends, its turn there.
Why does the description say start his turn?
I know that changed between editions, but I don't remember which one is the current.
I'm pretty sure I put the newest edition on there.
When the cylinder appears, each creature makes a saving throw, blah, blah, blah. On a successful save, takes half damage. A creature also makes a save when the spell's area moves into its space, and when it enters the spell's area, or ends its turn there.
Okay, yeah. That I guess this is giving me the old description then. Okay, go ahead.
To stay in the area, it is going to blob attack Obzam.
Yep.
Oh, it's like embracing my moonbeam. Okay, go for it.
28.
That'll hit.
At advantage, it would have had a crit. 8 bludgeoning and 7 acid.
Right.
It's actually hurting you a little bit.
I have taken 4 points of actual damage this fight.
That's what the total was. If it had the crit, it would have done a lot more.
Well, if it had the crit, then Jezelle would have told it not to.
Alright, so it's ending its turn there. It makes a Constitution save.
Yep.
It gets a 6. Alright, it takes 12 damage, is bloodied. Upon being bloodied, it uses Blob's attack against everybody within 30 feet. I think the only one that gets out of this is Gunther.
Yeah, sorry. It should be 17. Sorry, it needed extra 5. I don't like it. It should be 17 total. But all right. What's it doing? It's like a burst.
Yeah, it's making attack against everybody except Gunther. So, Shadowy Gift. 23 to hit.
I would.
9 bludgeoning and 23 acid.
Is dead.
That sounds painful.
24 to hit.
I'll allow it.
9 bludgeoning and 16
can't be crit.
acid.
All right.
Zahndohr, 23 to hit.
Yep.
11 bludgeoning and 21 acid.
I will absorb elements that acid.
And
Take a total of
Anfera,
50 down.
16 to hit.
Didn't.
And Jezelle, 10 to hit.
No.
Also,
Oh, he's split.
Pudding King does Pudding King's. Anfera, your turn.
Well, there's still Nora. That's a chance. So I guess I will just Sacred Flame. The closest one to me.
At 19 save. Oh, dex save. Hold on. Rolled the wrong one.
Yeah, it's a deck.
9.
I don't think it's auto-adding the extra damage bonus. Yeah, this should be 14 damage. Yeah, I don't know why it's not auto-adding. It's being weird.
Anything else?
Not good. Oh yeah, I forgot about him way out there. Honestly, I did actually forget about him.
So Princess undergoes mitosis. Where does that fall in the line of success?
Obzam, you are up.
I
Well, it
imagine
won't
it's like
matter very
Futurama
soon,
where
because
they drink one another.
Alright. I am going to violence start from the left. 15? That hit?
15 will hit.
Okay. That'll be 18 damage. Not enough to take him out?
Which one did you start with?
Left.
Left. No.
Alright, well, have another. For 12 more damage.
That is also not enough to take it out.
Ooh.
And you take 6 and 6 acid damage.
Ow.
No cheat.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well,
Ignore that. These are not the ochre jellies.
I will ignore that. It is not the ochre jelly. Alright. And well, you know what? Screw you, I'm breathing fire on you. Make a dex save. Stop surviving. It's very inconvenient. Personally.
I hit the one on the right, so you hit the left one. So I think
Oh, dang it.
if you had hit the one on the right, you probably could have killed.
Ah, well. Dex save DC 13.
9 failed.
14 fire damage. There we go.
One of them
more
is
fire.
no more.
Simplifying the royal line of succession.
Zahndohr, you are up.
Well, I'm glad we solved the Shadowy Gith problem with initiative. Dope. I'm just gonna back up and anime sword the one that's left.
There are technically 2 left, I believe, but
No, I thought he just killed one.
One fails.
one of them.
I rolled a 1, so next turn.
Jezelle, you are up.
Is that a gray ooze over here?
That
Yeah,
depends.
the-
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's right. He's kind of hidden, is it?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm good at perception right now. I can.
Sorry, what is your passive, I should say? Takes an action to actually roll.
Passive is 15.
You do not see the ooze.
In that case, I will shoot at the remaining ooze right there. For 21.
Still up.
14 or 9.
Not still up.
Oh,
Line of succession is getting simpler all the time.
Good luck,
Now we
Gabagool.
now we got the one we can't see.
Labagool can. It's a 10 to hit. Hey.
Nice.
Gunther, you're up.
Can I see that thing?
Now that it has just been hit, yes.
3, 4.
It is no longer still and considered hiding.
Okay. Can I see it with my magic missiles?
You can't see through your magic missiles.
Sorry. Can I see it and shoot it with my magic missile?
Yes.
Is what I meant. That's what I'll do. Using another wand. What you call it? So I do 8 points of damage.
Takes it out.
Sweet. So good. And that is my turn.
One moment now. This is going to take 2 rounds of movement to get here. And I'm going to move you all. Stack yourself up in this little space how you will be moving. So I can copy you and move you over.
I will stand in the front.
If it matters, you will be running in that direction.
Then I'll be standing in the
How many rounds of movement are we doing?
This is going to eat up 2 rounds.
Okay. I will continue my moonbeam, because might as well. And move it with me.
Does that take an action?
Yeah, it would take an action.
You will be 2 rounds worth of movement behind then because.
Oh, you're talking about
dashing.
you're talking about like double move.
Yes.
Okay, you're talking about double movement 2 rounds.
We are hauling the ass.
No, I'll let it go. I can just recast it. I'm not too worried about it. So
How far does it have to be in order to move it?
it doesn't say. It just says I can move it up to 60 feet as an action. I would imagine maybe at least the range of my spell, which is 120. So I guess if I kept it, I could maybe just be 1 round behind technically, because I could move at least once and then move it.
Because you're basically 120 feet of movement. So you could be like 30 feet back and have it up with everybody.
Yeah, let's do that then. Oh no, I think I lost it. Can you center me again? I have no idea where the map is being really weird again. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just put it back a little bit from me. That's fine.
You could have moved it up and then moved up to where you are.
Okay, we're kind of heading in an upward direction with this map. Is that where we're heading?
No,
Roughly.
this way.
Oh, right, sideways. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I put the thing ahead. I can put the thing ahead of me. I see what you're saying. Okay, because I can move at 60. Got it.
So upon here, the let's see, phosphorescent lichen illuminates this cave, the floor of which is covered with pools of green slime. Some of that. More green slime clings to the ceiling and forms hideous drapes along the walls. In the middle of this cave, facing east, but because of the map constraints, it's the other way here, looking like it, is a slime-covered throne. The Pudding King is sitting upon that slime-covered throne.
Is it time for
Oh.
a villainous speech, maniacal laughter?
Forgot something here. When Princess Ebenmeyer died, she disgorged a pair of books.
Books.
Yep.
Huh.
Yoink, I'll take those. What are they?
It will take too long to look at them right now.
Yeah. We will take
They
her
are-
books and we will read them later.
They are books. They seem
Alright, I'll
to
take
be troglodyte hide covers, though.
Oh.
Lovely reading.
Covered. Cool, I'll take those.
All right. So the Pudding King is cowering behind his slime-covered throne and chortles in his joy. Kalu, Kalei! Now you can join the party. You can be one with the Faceless Lord. Just let yourself be eaten and disgorged.
Good offer, but I don't think so.
I'm gonna
We're going to
pass.
decline that.
I've got
It's
plans.
his
Sorry.
turn, so he... these on the ground, these little things are mushrooms, fungus. They don't block line of sight, but they are difficult terrain to move through.
Right?
He is going to cast a spell.
Well, you're Your temp HP aura was still up while we were running, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Does anybody still have?
Yeah, my temps are up, so if you didn't have temps, you should get them.
Does anybody still have a counter spell to do anything about this spell he's going to cast?
If he is within range,
Mm.
absolutely. Is he within range and line of sight? Because it says 60 feet.
He is
60
within
feet, he'll-
line of sight. I don't know if he's within range.
Where are you, Zahndohr? You're at, yeah, so he should be in range for you.
He is on 60 feet from me.
That's in range.
In
As
which
far as I
case, I will happily, heighten spell, dispel magic, or counterspell him.
Well, no.
I wonder if dispel magic. I'm pretty sure dispel magic is a non-spell for me, right? Prepared counts as a prepared spell.
Dispel magic counters a spell that is ongoing.
Oh, okay. As an abjuration wizard, do I get counterspell as a always prepared spell?
Don't think so.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think you have any always prepared spells.
In that case, I
Yeah,
don't have
fuck you,
counterspell.
wizards.
So what does he have to roll?
DC 15 saving throw thing. Concentration check, basically.
So this is the
With
this is the last
disadvantage, because I heightened spelled it.
this is
Gets
the last Azar,
advantage,
right?
so it's a normal roll.
Yeah, you should go all out.
Alright, cool.
Yep, now is the time for haste.
He rolls a 24, so he succeeds. His spell goes off.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see. Have a token? Yes, I do.
Is he summoning a demon?
No.
Not anymore.
No, the counterspell failed, so he gets his spell.
Oh, dang.
He
That
gets
kinda
a spell
sucks.
off. A 20-foot radius sphere of yellow-green fog centered on a point within range. The fog lasts for the duration, or until a strong wind disperses it.
Cloud kill.
The area is heavily obscured. I need
Quick,
each
Obzam,
creature.
what's your favorite topic?
Each creature in the sphere make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Oh yeah. $26.
Is this poison?
This is poison damage. Yes.
Yeah, boy. Resistance.
Oh yes. It's a good day to be a dwarf.
20. Dang. Nice. Wait, do I get advantage? Yes.
You get advantage if it causes the poisoned condition. Which I don't think this does. It's just poison damage. You have resistance to the damage, not advantage.
Yeah. This
Oh,
does
okay.
not
So
cause the
Nick-
poisoned condition.
So I think that's just 15. Sweet.
Okay, so I wouldn't get advantage either, because I have the belt.
You have resistance to the damage, but you don't get advantage on the saving throw. Zahndohr save, Obzam save, Jezelle fail, Gunther save, and Anfera save.
How much damage are you looking?
15 poison damage if you failed, half if you succeeded, and then half if you are resistant.
Three
jeez.
poison damage. Not the most impressive.
So did I pass? Hit save?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I got 3. Oh, that's
Yep.
even
Yeah,
better.
3 poison damage.
Sweet. So I'm still in temp HP. All right.
Yeah, I still have to make a concentration check on that one. I believe, right?
Oh, that's not great.
That's because it went to temps.
Yep, you have to make
Right, so I'll have to take the
concentration.
That's just con save, basically, right?
Mhm.
This is why I should have kept the spell. I didn't. So I can't dispel it. Should have.
I mean, we can just move out of it.
It's true, but this is my whole job as an Abjuration Wizard, is dispelling this stuff.
No,
So
no,
last time.
you saved me from taking a giant pile of damage. I'll accept that.
Yeah, but I should have been able to
What are you
dispel
doing
this.
messing
as well.
up?
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to start with top to bottom, left to right. So Gunther, you will be 1, Jezelle 2, etc.
Cool.
Glabagul not in the running for this.
No. 2, Jezelle, okay.
Right. Oh, suck.
No, go with me and then I'm gonna let them in. Yeah.
Jezelle from the ceiling. It's not- A patch of green slime falls from the ceiling onto you. You take 5 acid damage. You will take 5 acid damage at the start of every turn until you take a turn to scrape the action off.
Oh. Okay. So this isn't a thing, it's just a blob of acid?
It's green slime.
Got it. That's awesome.
You can also try stuff to destroy it.
Sure, it'll make my skin complexion look terrible.
Anfera, it is your turn.
So which round are we officially on right now?
Oh. That was the end of 7, 8, and 9 were here, so this is round 10.
I'm just reactivating my aura then. And getting out of this mess, number 2. Yeah. So I'm going to do my movement and jump.
Okay.
I'll hold the concentration. I wanted my aura to stay up first, though. And so I'll hold the concentration on the moonbeam at the moment. Action was the aura, so I don't think I can do anything else at the moment. No, I think that's it.
Brings us to Obzam.
All right. Well, I could do some wacky things dispersing the fog, but maybe, one of the best ways to get rid of a magical effect is to disrupt the concentration of the person and activating it. So I will go ahead and click my heels for double speed, and I will zoom up between the curtains and rush over to him to start whacking him in the face. And does a 13 hit?
A little too excited there.
I'm going to assume a 13 misses.
A 13 does hit.
What? Okay. Well, that's 15 damage and then 11 damage, so 26 damage total, and also 2 concentration saving throws with disadvantage.
A 19 on the first one.
Yep.
And 21 on the second one. You got a 19 and a 22, and a 21 and a 23.
Hot damn. Well, those are some good saves.
What was the damage? 15 and 11?
26 total. Yep, 26 total. Alright, and he can also have, the usual disadvantages. Attack roll, fuck you if you move. Alright. Hang on to my action surge for a little longer.
Cloud's still up then?
The cloud is still up. You are blind while within the cloud.
Sick.
I recommend walking
unclouded.
forward. Yep.
Because that sucks. And where is he? I will use my robe to hit him with some magic missiles. Ugh. 27 damage. Yep, that item is really good, apparently.
Let's see if that breaks his concentration.
And then I will quicken spell
Hold on one
Anime Sword.
here.
Sure.
You have to roll a bunch of con saves now. How many missiles did you?
It's only one con save for magic.
Oh, sad. It's no longer the con killer.
He, as the magic missiles hit him, seems to start to dissolve into a puddle of goo.
Gross.
You haven't won. No. We will rise from our children. We will be reborn from the faceless lord. Jublex will consume the banquet of the queen of fungi, and we will all grow.
Wait,
And he is
he
a
that easy to kill?
puddle of goo.
Huh. I'll be honest, I expected a little more out from this guy.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, honestly.
Well,
I mean,
make
just
sure
to be
he's
sure, I'm gonna
wearing
move. I'm gonna move my moonbeam over top of his puddle because I don't trust it. But it's just. Oil
Kinda
his
like-
puddle.
Look around at everybody like, all right,
Was that
what's next?
it?
Maybe.
One. I'm gonna slap everybody on the back, but also, did this cloud of poison gas go away?
Yes.
Sweet, he's definitely dead then.
In this chamber, besides the slime-covered throne, there is a petrified footstool right in front of the throne, made of a squat. Oh, sorry, it is a footstool made of a squat petrified mushroom. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, okay.
Peel off the layer of acid on my skull.
I guess, like, is there still sounds of a big old battle going on elsewhere around here?
There are still sounds of a big old battle going around. Jezelle, you can take an action to scrape off the slime. It will destroy anything non-magical of metal or wood that you use to scrape it off.
Okay.
And you got
But-
very, very soft.
Is the slime that is currently consuming Jezelle attackable?
Don't you dare shoot me.
Possibly.
Could I use a magic missile ninja star and kill it?
I will dodge.
Can't even hear a word thing.
Wait, I can't dodge magic missile. That's messed up.
I'm not hitting you. I'm
can
hitting
if you know shield.
the slime.
Uh-huh. That's what they say, like, about the mosquitoes.
Look, if your kind wasn't so predisposed to betrayal, you wouldn't seem this as anything weird.
Shoot me with the magic missile and see what happens.
Alright. I'm gonna, like, check out what's left of this guy and his throne, and is there any...
Is there
like,
what?
items, whatever? I don't know.
Any
Alter
diaries about, you know, loving fungus?
Give
Where are those
me
two books you picked up?
a perception roll to actually
Investigation?
an investigation roll.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna... I don't think this is the right time to take out the glasses of being nearsighted.
So Jezelle, you take 5 more damage at the start of your turn, and then you scrape the slime off, and you are no longer taking ongoing damage.
Hey. Okay.
With an 11, there is something strange about the footstool.
What is the footstool made of? It's like
A petrified mushroom.
I'll kick it over. Anything unusual going on there?
You take 3 bludgeoning damage, as the footstool itself is petrified and stuff, but in the process you manage to dislodge the cap, and the cap then slowly falls over and off. And there is a hollowed stalk.
Okay.
Inside is, let's see here, a large, not quite bowling ball sized eye that seems to be varnished. A couple of spell scrolls that seem to be rolled up dried trilmac, which is a type of fungus. There is a gourd that seems to have a stopper on the top that is sealed. And there is a scattering of some gold and electrum pieces.
Someone was just in Ravenloft. 'Cause who the fuck uses Electrum?
Okay, well, I will scoop that up and we can figure that out later, probably. But for now, I mean, like, there's still like a giant ongoing battle. Maybe we should help with that.
And looking around,
Mhm.
you see in the cavern coming in and out of here just a massive gathering of slimes and oozes.
Maybe a problem.
And you hear, besides the sounds of battle off in the distance, there is a somewhat clearer sound, and a specter, or a ghostly image, comes basically just, what is the word, gliding through some of the oozes and slimes. And this specter looks like, what was his name? Jadger, Burrow Warden Jadger, the ghost.
Oh, that guy.
Followed by 3 Galeb Dur.
Oh, the ghosts. Didn't we help those people?
You did help the
Swear we
ghost.
did. Okay.
And the Galeb Dur are the elemental rock people that were basically, some of which were protecting the standing stone after you cleansed it.
Oh, that's right. We banished the thing.
Yep, we did.
We see any of the what were they? Were rats? Are they anywhere here?
I don't know what it is. Your volume has gotten lower recently. Let me see.
The were rats?
Like, are you asking? I didn't get the full thing either. Are you asking if we helped them and stuff?
Yeah, like, can we see any of the were rats here as
Oh,
well?
he's asking if there's fighting nearby, so
You
we
do
could
not
go assist, I guess.
see any of the were-rats. Burrow Warden Jadger, as he gets closer, there are too many of them. We are being overwhelmed. We are sounding a retreat.
Pudding King is dead, but the oozes are still pushing forward, huh?
Dead, huh?
Yeah. What about
That
that?
makes sense.
What about that center? That place that they were, or whatever that item was, that thing that we saw. We could destroy that.
They have
like the-
lost their organization, but as such,
Oh.
they seem to have become more dangerous because now they are just scattering. We are here to help get you out.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get out then.
We
Yep.
didn't think about that being a problem. But what
I mean,
would
if-
happen if we kill the boss?
Can I fireball large groups of them as we're passing by?
You may,
Yes,
if
you
you
will.
wish to stop long enough to do so.
I guess I'll just frost the ray of frost them as we're running. Is that possible or nah?
I just gotta slow down to do it. Is the
Okay, then let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if they're losing organization, then presumably, like, if we just split up, and presumably they'll be split up, and so we can just get behind the fortifications of the city and deal with them as they come, and then
I
should be
could
fine.
do Spirit Guardians and now just hurt them as I run, right?
And slows
Technically.
them.
And slows them. Yeah. So that could do it. That could work, right? Just throw Spirit Guardians up, and it's just we'll just keep running. And if any of them get close, they'll just take a bit of damage. It's
Yep, sounds good. It sounds good to me.
So yeah, coming out, let me move you back over to the actual map.
I never get to use that spell, so why not?
It's a good
You
spell.
should. That is a good spell. The blender, we call it. Ooh. Should I cast haste on some of us? Are we at the point where we're trying to like run away really fast? Because I can.
Yeah,
can
but
do that.
I think if you did that, like some people get left behind. So I think you'd be, unless you could cast haste on everybody, I don't think it's feasible.
There's
I can do 2.
you can. There's no reason to.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Not tragic.
And I'll save it.
You guys
Save
are
that one. Didn't even need it.
yeah. You guys are fleeing. You can see as you pass. Let's see. You guys were when this happened. So as you are, he's basically leading you westward. No, eastward. The hell is this map facing again? Yeah, eastward.
Mhm.
So masses of ooze kind of intermingling and just wandering aimlessly for the most part, as Verfneblin and the Were-Rats and everybody is basically rallying a retreat.
Okay, cool.
And as you get to several elementals that let you through.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And then eventually we're good. When we do get to clearing or whatever, I'll help heal any of the wounded and stuff. So that'll be, I'll help on that.
Yeah, getting around the be approaching here. So the forces rally here. The injured are taken care of. Several of the more wounded then are carried carefully via Elemental or Galebdur further into Blingdenstone.
Cool.
And it's just a matter of waiting at this point. Nothing seems to happen until, somebody else approaches, and the Digger Maddox would like to see you.
All right. Well, we'd like to see them too. Figure out what the hell just happened.
Sure, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to Digger Maddox Hall. The Digger Maddox are there. They have basically their guard around them. They are still hearing reports. Basically, suddenly all the oozes lost cohesion. They stopped an organized attack and just started milling around. But they were overwhelming, so we retreated.
Yes, well, downed the Pudding King, killed him. Rather unimpressive fellow when it came right down to it. And I suppose once he went down, all the rest of them lost interest in
being organized.
Yes.
There was this little matter of his parting words, which were concerning.
Yes.
Parting words.
What can you do?
I will relay the stuff about fungus and oozes and some kind of probable horrible elder being, demon god sort of thing, fusion dancing.
Yeah, we're not quite sure if it's more just the mad speakings of a crazy person or, actual truth, or maybe a mix of both. It's a little hard to tell.
Given that we've
I would
seen-
not rule out the demon lords at this point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if we have one demon lord here. I mean, what's the odds of having two? That seems really, really.
I really
weird.
feel like once you have one, the odds of two go up quite a bit.
Just it could be true. What if they're like fighting or something at war, and then we're just kind of like the battlefield for it? That could be weird.
Gunther's just going to look at the rest of you guys and say, "Is that all we're supposed to be doing here?"
I mean, we were to kill the weird that guy, not the demon lord or anything. Don't worry about that. That's definitely not something we're doing.
Oh, very much not what we're doing. Not
It
at
sounds
all.
like it sounds like you guys are talking us into it.
Anybody
talking yourself.
proficient in Arcana may roll Arcana.
Let's have a look. I think I'm proficient.
Oof.
I am.
Rolling the twos tonight.
16.
Ooh, I'm proficient. And I'm good at it too. Nice. Ooh, not that good. Damn, that's
Not
bad.
for this particular topic. You don't know that much about demon lords. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't know much.
Didn't-
Zahndohr, though, the what was it? The Queen of Fungi
Yup.
probably doesn't mean a whole lot, but in the situation with demon lords, the Demon Queen of Fungi typically refers to Zugdmoy.
Yup.
Who is Zugmoy? Just out of curiosity.
And
Demon Queen of Fungi. Yeah.
Kind of what it says on the tin.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Thanks.
Because, like, there's myconoids and stuff. There's all kinds of fungus creatures.
Here she's a fun guy.
And some of you might vaguely remember that you have experienced some myconids that were talking about a wedding of some sort, and they were kind of dancing mindlessly.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah,
Ever
that was...
since, literal demon lord walking around, nothing's really sounded good.
really hasn't improved since then.
No, not at all, actually. In fact, you could argue it got worse.
Okay. I would argue against the idea that it has gotten worse since we faced down a demon lord. And by face down, I mean ran away from extremely quickly.
Xander's just going to cross his eyes and look at you like, oh yeah, how have our situations truly improved now that we're dealing with a pair of demon lords getting married and whatever fucked up shit that's going to cause?
Well, as far as improving the situation, you will notice we are not currently facing down a demon lord. At this very moment, I can't see any demon lords, and I take that as a blessing. I take every day that is the case as a blessing.
I feel like about an hour ago we were facing down an aspect of a demon lord on this plane.
Well, if you would like to trade that for facing down the real thing again, you are welcome to try.
I would very much like to not see a demon lord ever again, but I have this feeling that we're not going to get that chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're. How's the town looking? I know the slimes kind of went all chaotic and stuff.
Inner Blingdenstone
So you
seems
flashed, but
fine.
okay.
From what we can tell, the pudding court seems to be a threat within the pudding court, but it'll take more time to see if they are going to leave or encroach upon us.
Actually, I would actually at some point. Glavigal, do you hear anything anymore? That draw? Do you have that?
I do not.
Oh, Okay, so Glabagal doesn't hear the call, so it should at the very least stop more from showing up.
If it was Jubilex, though, he may send somebody else to retake control. Hopefully we have some time before that.
True.
Think.
Yeah, if you could kind of clean up and sort of secure that area, that would be, and then it would give him a less chance of, or make it much harder for whoever he does send to take control like this one.
You were attempting to reach the surface, correct?
That's the plan.
Perhaps somebody up top can be notified and send assistance.
Yes, there might be someone with a lot of power, one way or the other.
But
We'll see
I
about it.
believe if there is nothing else that you wish assistance with, if we could get some assistance getting up to the surface, that would be great.
Yes, give us a couple days so we can assess whether or not the threat of invasion still stands, and if that has been settled, I can arrange somebody to help escort you. In the meantime, rest, recuperate.
Fair enough.
Can I offer to help the guard, like, wipe out small groups of slimes if they're coming around? Is that possible?
If they're doing what?
Like, if they're trying to push, can I help defeat them, if possible?
He wants to join the groups that are killing the slimes.
I really just want to start throwing around fireballs a lot more. so
I have all these explosions.
I got so much inside me. I want to get out. Yeah, so I'm offering to help them.
Explosions.
Yeah,
Yes, if
pretty
you
much.
want to go with groups to the edges and fireball oozes on the edge, you can.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going and just unleashing my full load. Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
So
And
basically,
the effect you get is if you want to imagine trying to evaporate a pool with a blowtorch.
that's fine. That's what I'm doing. So I'm firing. I'm using up fireballs in groups. I'm using shatters. So with the shatters, can I aim them so that they shatter the ground into like pothole type things? To kind of slow the oozes down, I guess. Not really.
You have
close to where
experienced enough of these oozes to know that they can pretty much spider climb, so the shape of the ground really has no effect on them.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna use shatter on the ceiling then.
Just going
I'm trying
dynamite
to bring
fishing.
down rocks and stuff. Yeah.
Going dynamite
essentially.
fishing, hunting water.
Yeah. So that's what I do during this downtime. I just go and unleash all my spell levels, just blowing stuff up. Anything I see, I just explosion.
Yeah, I would just heal inside and heal anybody that needs it for the people defending the defender, and basically keep my aura up around the defenders for the few rounds I can for the day. So that's
You guys were talking about finding someone on the upper side that who might be able to help. Do we know anyone? Like, I'm assuming.
Personally, I'm not acquainted with many people on that scale of power, although I do have this family heirloom of the Dwarven royal family that might give me an introduction to someone.
So do we want to focus our efforts once we get up topside to try and get aid from the dwarves, or are we going to speak to everybody and trying to form a coalition or something?
I'm sure the
I'm
people
going
on
to
the server
talk.
have some kind of idea.
Because I'm assuming
I
Zahndohr is
imagine
just
we're going to
straight back-
need a coalition. You're going to fight demon lords. You need a coalition. Even the dwarves by themselves wouldn't be able to defeat it.
I'm assuming Zahndohr is going straight back to the astral plane, right?
Would be nice
Would he
to
be
get
able
help,
to-
of course.
Yes, fair enough.
Would he, Zahndohr? Would you be willing to take Gunther along with you? Because he would be interested in seeing the astral plane. It sounds like
Depending upon
a
how he's
wonderland.
depending upon how he's getting there, he would absolutely.
How would you usually get to the astral plane?
We usually plane shift when we were coming here, and then we plane shift back, and
That's very cool. Do you have the ability to plane shift?
am I still here?
We said he wouldn't be here.
A fair point, Zahndohr. I do remember that there was some kind of people spoke that your people, or maybe I'm thinking there was some kind of portal. Is there a portal that we can use to get to the astral plane? Is that something that happens?
I'm sure that some places there is a portal that we could use to get there, but I don't know where one is from here.
No. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Jezelle.
we'll have to do a lot of investigating up top to find such a thing.
Oh yes, we're gonna. Also, we need to identify all those things we just stole.
Oh yes.
You can't
Jezelle.
steal from dead people.
Well,
Loot?
I mean, really, these probably belong to a demon lord, which we stole them from.
Yes, Gunther, what's up?
Oh, sorry. Do you know anybody on the surface world that could aid us in some way?
I was just thinking, I could always reach out to contact the Dark Elves. I'm sure they'd be happy to hear from me.
Did you say
Now-
the dark elves?
Giselle, I understand that you probably don't necessarily have contacts with the kind of high-level Dark Elf aristocrats who could arrange a war with a demon lord, but I just want to make it very clear that I would find it fantastically amusing if you could arrange Menzo Baranzan to go to war with Demogorgon.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be
Yes.
pretty fun.
I would greatly enjoy not first row tickets, but like 15th row tickets through a scrying orb to observe that.
Sweet. Is this the location? Sorry, DM. Is this the location where I bought the thing for the lockbox for my summoning spell? Are we back
Yes,
there?
yeah, you bought that. Yeah, you bought that.
Yes.
Can I? Is that prepared?
It will be after this, yes.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, real quick, those books that we found, are they magical?
Oh yeah, the troglodyte books.
Yeah, are they magical?
They are spell books.
Oh, they're spell books.
Right,
Oh,
so
well,
that
that's not
is
magic.
what was found in the hollowed out mushroom.
Potion of poison. Okay.
Oh, true seeing. That's nice. Someone needs to be using that, I guess.
The ball of
Wait a minute,
tracing?
crystal ball
Oh.
of true seeing. Does that allow us to see in the distance? Scry on people?
If
Oh,
that's like
cool.
the true seeing spell, it just lets you see through illusions and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Crystal ball of
Okay, that's-
true
that's pretty
seeing.
good.
While touching the crystal, you can cast scrying, and in addition, you have true sight with a range of 120 feet centered on whatever you're scrying upon.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that could be of it does
Very
require
useful.
attunement, but it can be attuned when we want to use it, so that's fine.
All right. Someone needs to hold on to that very closely.
Sure.
There were 2 spell books.
Yeah, the
Yep.
spellbooks are the mages because they're not for me. Here you go. I don't need them.
I think I have read magic, or do I? I definitely have detect magic.
Read magic, that isn't a spell, is it?
No, not anymore.
Oh.
That's like a 3.5 thing. So
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, I don't have
Okay.
any. I don't have the.
you can if you could read if you have made stuff, you could read a spellbook in general. So
Oh, okay, cool. Alright.
that means you can access more spells. Maybe copy spell.
What is in the spellbook?
Upping that now.
Oh yeah. Ooh, scroll of conjure minor elementals and speak with plants. Are those druid spells? Do we have a druid?
I don't have a druid. Can other classes learn the spells? Is the
I don't think
Conjure
so.
minor elementals is also a wizard spell.
Yeah, but I don't think unless the spell is written for a wizard, I don't think you can
Yeah.
use it, right? Or learn
Yeah,
it,
I
sorry.
Yeah, I think maybe that we could use that for a trade item or something. Maybe
No, I mean,
trade that scroll for something.
Conjure minor elementals is a wizard spell.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah. Oh,
How about
okay.
the speak with plants.
Yeah, the speak with plants isn't. But we might be able to use it for some trade value.
Ooh. Can I learn that? Yes.
The conjure thing. Well, what spell level?
It's third, I think. My conjure, or maybe fourth.
For minor? For conjure
Conjure
minor
minor is
elementals? Fourth?
No, fourth. Yep.
But you can learn it, yeah.
Sweet.
I get the feeling that once he gets a hold of this book, Gunther's going to be sitting in his room for the next 3 days, just reading, learning all these spells.
The Found Treasure tab in Discord has the 2 spellbook.
Found the treasure. Ugh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I need to
Sorry, where is it?
edit.
If you go in the Out of the Abyss Discord channel, it says Found Treasure under wish list and clues and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Got a lot of
Ooh.
spells. Now, keep in
Damn.
mind, obviously, you cannot learn the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th level spells yet.
Yet.
Do I see 8th level spells? What in the world?
Second
It
book
was
is titled
yeah.
Magic from
You
Beyond
guys
the
are-
Mirror and contains. Oh, that's a lot of cool goddamn spells.
So the first book, the first book are the spells you can learn. The second book, not quite.
Ooh. Yes, I think I'm going to sit down and learn those spells. Can I attune to this book?
Yeah, this
Because
is
my
worth a
spellbook
small-
sucks.
Oh goodness.
No,
So-
no.
No,
Well,
you can't attune to spellbook.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
you could copy
no.
all this into your spellbook, but you couldn't cast spells until you level up quite a bit.
do I?
Yeah,
with my
Wait,
spellbook,
I don't
do
think
need-
it's not required for him to, he can just keep the book. He doesn't have to learn these spells because he technically can just memorize them out of the book, right? Isn't that
No,
what
it
he
needs to
would
be out
do?
of your book. It's
Oh, right, because you have to put it you have to make it in your. Basically, it's like writing your own notes on it.
yeah.
Oh, so
to make it
I can't just switch to these books instead of my stink book.
Right.
No.
that's
You still have to spend the money and transfer them into a form that you can
From-
cast from.
okay. So I guess I'll do
Yeah.
that then. It's going to take a lot of money, right? And time.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Money is not the issue for us at the moment. Time.
I actually
So-
think we don't have enough money for him to transcribe all those spells.
That's a
Well,
lot of
he
spells.
That's
doesn't
a
have to
lot.
worry about the ones above 5th. He only has to worry
Yeah,
about the first through 4th at the moment. So
Yeah.
I would put priorities on certain spells, and obviously, if you know some of them, then you don't have to worry about those.
Yeah. Find familiar, I think I've got already. Identify? Do I have that?
You should,
and then-
right?
You
Couldn't we
better,
get
we
you
bought a scroll
identify?
of it.
Yes,
Yeah, we
I'm
bought
pretty
you a scroll of
sure
it. You did put it in there. So
Yes. I just haven't got it as one of my convenient spells. Alarm. Got that. Don't have color spray. Color spray is surprisingly useful, which I didn't realize.
yeah, color spray is good.
Okay, cool. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
All right. I feel
So-
bad for non-wizard.
At this
Hey,
point,
don't look at me. I have access to every one of my spells at any time I want. So, you're the ones that have to like hunt for them. Okay, don't feel bad for me. I feel bad for you.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Mr. Dean.
it was, let's see, 2 days of you assisting, helping out, when the Digger Maddox finally get to you and say that yes, they can arrange for an escort to help get you to the surface. It can leave within a week. So is there anything you'd wish to do for a week?
Learning spells, please.
I do.
There's also some hanging chads on your task list if you wish to do that instead.
Ooh, what?
All right, we do have
the like dwarven relic that was not too far away from here.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
was. We could go find a dwarven relic.
Let's
I
do that then.
absolutely want.
It'll slow your spell memorization or your spell writing, but that's fine. You can do that on the
plenty of
travel.
time for that on the surface, right?
Yeah, and when we're
It's a
traveling, you
dwarven
can travel
relic.
and do that.
Just leave
For
it
each
in
level
there.
of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 GP.
Per
So
level.
I can do like a full. Well, depending on how, like at night, I can do like at least 4 hours of spell scribing, I believe.
So
I would do a
Well,
second level
spells.
spell.
Right.
But yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Transcribing a fourth level spell is
yeah, you can at least get the low level spells out of the way, and then
Yeah,
later
yeah,
on
yeah.
you can hit the third and fourth level spells.
Yeah, that's cool. But let's go and do some exploring, adventuring.
Yeah. What else did we have besides the dwarven thing? Was that?
And where can we find that task list?
In our brains, apparently.
Could
Is it
go
the
try to
plan?
find like Entmox's boon. You know, we don't necessarily need that for the battle, but I don't know, might be nice in general.
Cool. Let's do it.
Was there anything else? We took care of a lot on the trip back to Grackles.
Yeah, we did. Well,
Knocked out
let's
the
start with the dwarven thing. Now that I've got this dwarven belt, maybe I have a weird interest in dwarven things now. I don't get it.
It's called growing up. Happens to all of us. Or it should.
Oh, right.
so-
Yeah, that's right. And I do actually. You have to. Someone has to teach me how to shave, because apparently I cannot shapeshift my way out of a beard. So
I have no idea. Can't help you there.
Why would you want to anyway in the first place? A beard is beautiful in whatever form that a person takes. It complements a person's personality, and it allows you to store food. Why wouldn't you want a beard?
Wait, does anyone here actually shave?
Well, you've got to get Githyanki. Did Githyanki have facial hair?
I
Do they?
think I've seen artwork of them with facial hair.
I mean, they do in Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 makes up.
Yeah, it's kind of what
So we're gonna go
Oh,
find
it's-
Entmox's boon, and then travel to the Neverlight Grove, right?
Yep. You wake up in the morning with her having butchering herself after trying to shave. With her dagger.
I'm gonna make it.
You can see why this is a mistake, right?
I'm gonna at least make sure her dagger's sharp. Yeah, I'll
You know
I'll
what?
strike
Fine.
it for you.
So just turn into Anfera again and be grumpy, but that's okay. That's fine. You just have to deal with the grump.
Oh no, what's changed? Yeah, I'm good to go.
He already
if you
has a
guys
beard,
are.
so stay in Anfera's form. It's fine. You have the helmet on. It's all good. You will know. It's fine. I guess you could always have the helmet on. No one will notice.
Oh, sorry. Mr. DM, did I get the spell, the lockbox
Yes.
for that spell? Yeah. Yes. All right, cool. I'm gonna show it off once we.
You're so excited about.
I am. It's gonna be awesome. But I do need to change my spell list around. Do we get a? Are we having a night's rest before we head out?
Oh, we would. Yeah. We
Yeah,
probably have a
took
couple, right?
took like
2 or 3.
2 days, yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's switch out some spells. Summer construct. We probably won't need animate dead, right? Nope. I'm getting rid of animate dead.
But troll arms.
He'll be fine. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I guess we'll shatter the skeletons because I can no longer control them because I'm not casting animate dead.
Just send them out to battle slimes and then let them die.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll send them out because I got something way better now. I'm so happy about it. Gunther's literally buzzing as he's got this box, and you guys just see him. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. I just have a question. Can someone ride the construct?
What?
Because it
I'm worried
is
about where this question is going.
the construct is a material. I can choose a material: clay, metal, or stone. The creature resembles an animate statue. So if effectively I could make it look like a horse, and someone could ride it, right? I think it's a large. Is it large, or is it just medium? So potentially I could have. Well, it only lasts an hour, but it's like a metal horse that you could ride around on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm good. So yeah, Gunther is literally buzzing as he's preparing for the next day. He's like going around to each of you and going, "Yeah, I can't wait to show you this construct. It's gonna be amazing."
Construct, you say?
Yeah. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can only do it once per day for an hour, but for that hour, it's going to be awesome.
Against Sandor's better judgment, he gets interested in investigating into what you're doing here.
And so, Gunther is going to show him the lockbox, and then he is going to, using his words, describe what the construct will look like. A metal construct, similar to an animated statue, which will be able to move around. I think it's only medium. I don't see where it says size, but I'm assuming medium. I'm going to check Zahndohr and just see if he's small. Are you small, Zahndohr? I don't think so. I don't think you'll be able to ride this.
Medium.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to
I think the silence is him actually like, what the fuck is he at? As far as I'm aware, I'm an average size.
He's like measuring you. He's like trying to explain what he's talking about with the construct. But yeah, I guess can I make the construct look like an ape? Like a not a giant ape, but a medium-sized ape.
An ape-sized ape?
Yes.
Which construct is this?
This is the metal construct. Summon construct. Yeah, summon construct. Sorry, let me just.
So it should tell you if there's any limitations on what you can make it look like.
Ooh, let's have a look. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy.
It resembles an animate statue. You determine the appearance.
Okay. A golem or modron? What's a modron? Modron.
Creature
Nice
that is either a cube, it's from Mechanus.
From the robot world.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a bit more mech-like, and like you usually might have some gears or something look kind of.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Anfera, can you assume a small form?
Sure, I can do that.
I can make I'm pretty sure I can make this a medium horse. So this will be a pony size middle statue for an hour.
I can ride if I'm small.
I think so, yes.
Sure.
Okay.
He's like
oh, it's got a heated body as well. God damn. Oh, that's cool. If I make it stone, it makes people sleepy. And if I make it clay, it's berserk. Oh, so much good stuff. I'm so happy about this. I wish I could do this.
Customizable robot horse.
Yeah. So the horse's hooves look like gorilla hands. So it looks like a horse, but with gorilla hands, if that makes sense.
So, Gunther, I'm gonna post a GIF, and then you're gonna immediately love it, but I don't think you'll understand it because it's clearly an American thing.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I do like that. Yes, but I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
Is that what was that?
He's got a badass name that you'll never remember.
Star Blazers?
It's
No.
Brave Star.
Brave Star.
Oh, that's a good goddamn
However,
name too.
The horse's name is 3030.
Oh, that's badass as well. I really like this. I really like that. Okay.
Here's
so
the
that-
intro from that cartoon from, I don't know, the fucking 80s or something.
Okay. So I really like that. So that is what I'm imagining. Pony 30-30. So if it's 30-30, this will be 15-15, right? I guess, or quarter.
I mean, maybe. I'm pretty sure his 30-30 was based upon the fact that he shot a fucking blunderbuss.
Yeah. 30-30 is a rifle caliber.
Oh damn. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I got distracted. I was so proud of this horse. So yeah. So if that's all right with Mr. DM, it's going to be a gorilla-armed horse.
Very normal.
Very normal.
I guess I could turn it into a gnome and ride it if I want to, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to ride it if you don't want to.
Terrifying is what.
So, head out to find the Dwarven Relic?
Alright, you head out to
let's
find the
find this
Dwarven
Dwarven
Relic. In order, you guys can determine the order. How are you going about finding this Dwarven Relic? This is
Yeah, 'cause we didn't really know
essentially
where
a
it
skill
was.
challenge.
I see. Well, I think I'll be going. Like, I got all my notes from that place. From the library, and I'm just going to be using those to try to guide our finding.
Can we use the crystal ball to guide our path?
That was going to be my suggestion. And I was going to
nice.
wonder
I think scrying targets a creature specific. You can target or you can target a location you've seen.
Is the Dwarven Relics that we're looking for related to the Dwarven Relics that we already have?
The people that were looking that we found that had these relics were the ones looking for this older Dwarven relic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I use investigation for this then?
You may use investigation.
Oh.
Can I use history?
We gotta go
sorry.
one at a time.
Okay, sorry.
21.
21. So you are investigating your diaries and your notes, and you are trying to lead through this tunnel. So you are finding passages and possible landmarks that you seem to have indications of that they may have passed by and such. So
Perfect.
who is next?
I'll go next if that's all right. And I want to use Arcana. And with this is like using the crystal ball and whatever else I can use to try to find the path that they may have taken.
Stone speaker. Also.
So the crystal ball is not applicable here.
Damn it. That's cool. So I'm guessing history then in that case.
Actually, I'm wondering if you could use Arcana because we've also got the Stone Speaker crystal that no one's attuned to, and that has Speak with Animals and Speak with Plants attached to it.
Yeah, Arcana.
So you could use that
works.
to like gather information along the way with that thing.
Oh yeah, then so that's what I'll do then. I'll use the Stone Speaker Stone and speak to the animals. If that's cool.
You with the animal.
Oh, nice. God damn.
The plants and the animals are kind of cryptic. They haven't seen anything recently, but they do clue you in on places where there may have been a recent or not so recent collapse, or some place where a plant or an animal might have found a very small tunnel that you can then start to dig through to try to find a way that hasn't been accessed in a while.
Oh, cool. Yes.
So that is seemingly helping the progress.
Okay, cool.
Who is next?
If anyone's got survival or perception that's decent, that would...
That sounds like my
Okay.
idea.
What was that? Could I use insight to maybe help decipher what the plants are trying to say and the animals are trying to say to find us better options of the ones that we get from the plants and animals? Maybe to close it into a much smaller clue variant.
No. The plants and animals
Okay.
have been dealt with.
Okay. I don't even know.
What kind of skills are you good at?
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
like,
this-
I get locate object, but that's not really helpful until we're close. Because it's like 1,000 feet or something. So until we're like really close, it's not really useful.
Are you good at perception or survival?
Depends on what you mean by good at.
Oh, and they're mediocre at that. They're neither trained. So
If you want to hold off and somebody else can try something.
yeah, let's see what happens. Who else has got something? I'll have to figure something.
I have detect thoughts, and I'm curious about using it in a way to like basically spy on people's brains as they're answering questions about stuff. So maybe like working together with someone else, just kind of like, all right, you go ask them about things, and I'll just sit over here and I'll stare at them intently from across the room.
The issue is who do we have to gather? Do we have anyone to gather information for this?
The problem
anybody
is
was
you
good.
are out and about exploring. There's nobody really to question here.
Okay. hold on,
Social
let me
skills,
look at my spells.
tragically. Problems?
everybody in town has no clue because they have been looking for it or trying to find the people available to look for it for years.
I could use divination.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Just like you can just ask questions periodically. So that I guess that'd be like religion or
Religion.
something. Or
Yeah,
just
be like a religion word. Okay,
or like
cool.
a spell
I could do
casting
that.
ability modifier, maybe.
I have a terrible idea.
We love those.
I don't know. Can we find a 400 gold piece platinum inlaid vial
For what for?
to summon aberrations?
I kind of thought we had enough of those already.
Well, see, I don't have to summon mind flayers. I could summon like a beholderkin or a slod.
Oh, look at my roll though.
Is that
Man,
better?
wait, why would you want to? Okay, I don't want to.
You're just like trying to summon arcane scouts.
I'm
I
all
mean,
in.
you know,
I'm
who knows
all
what farm
in.
knows?
Do I have 400 gold pieces to give to you? I don't know, but if I do, I will.
I mean, I can. You want 400 gold pieces worth of platinum? I'm not going to ask any questions, but I have some concerns.
Look,
I
the
think
way I'm
we
thinking about it also is we could summon a mind flayer and just kill it over and over again. That would be fun.
I mean,
I'm not sure that would help us with this, but it would be fun. You are not wrong. Just like calling the pinata.
you imagine we like camp one time at night, and that's all he does. It's like, what are you doing?
All right, with the divination and the religion check, you do have some insight on which ways to go, and that leads you all to.
That was a good roll, by the way. Vale.
Yeah, that was a lot of good rolls.
Yeah, it really was. I'm looking forward to slaying this mind flayer. What are they like? Are they nice?
Not even close.
All right, cool.
No, it's one of the most horrible things you can imagine.
That does count
Alright,
as my only 4th level spell, so but that's okay. And I can't use that for a week. Divination is only once a week.
That's fine.
Well, you can. Augury is also decent.
So with your divinations and the plants and animals and the investigation check, you eventually find yourself to a curious marker. There is a small pyramid of carefully stacked stones next to the mouth of an unassuming tunnel.
Let's follow it.
And this tunnel is situated in such that you may have passed this several times and it's just, blended in or whatever. There's like no indication of what this is. So now I need a group check. You can decide either wisdom, survival, or intelligence investigation checks.
I'm
It's a
way
group
better
check,
at investigation.
half of you have to succeed.
I'm way better at the wisdom.
So we all have to roll the same.
All right, let's do the wisdom. Wisdom it is. I'm not bad at wisdom, actually. That's pretty good. Got like
Wisdom,
+5.
survival.
I suck at wisdom.
Oh, I suck at survival, but whatever. As long
Yeah,
as you
I don't
guys-
have range in survival either. So, but my wisdom is better than my intelligence.
Oh,
Alright, let's
hold
do
on.
that then, guys.
This is the wrong one. This is investigation. No, it's the same damn thing. Yeah, investigation or survival.
Okay, survival
Alright.
it is. Zahndohr?
And we all
good roll?
have to do the same one. We can't choose.
Has to be the same roll.
That's bad. Whatever.
Hey.
Oh, apologies. So we're
Get
doing.
it?
No, I mean,
Now that
you
you've
got
done
a 22. You're good.
Oh, okay. I thought I rolled the wrong one for a second.
Don't worry, Anfera. You're in good middle. You're in.
Yes, that's
So I really hope that was a DC 12. Then more than half has passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got fingers crossed.
we tied.
Oh, c'est la vie.
Probably could have done investigation, but it wouldn't have been much better, I don't think. Because with the pyramid, you get advantage on investigation, or not with the stone speaker crystal. You get advantage on investigation.
Sweet.
Basically,
That would have been.
Just to note in the future.
You spend the rest of the day searching and don't find anything. So the next day, you can find yourself back to that pyramid marker and try again.
This time I think investigation.
When it's the investigation? Okay, mine is going to be horrible, just to know, but you do get advantage.
I'll put on my nearsight glasses. We'll give this a shot.
So I've got investigation advantage.
Yep.
You said this was the next day.
Yes, it's the next day. Your stars align.
Can anyone prepare enhance ability?
I mean, I have enhance ability.
I guess I could just bless everybody so everybody gets a D4.
Oh, that doesn't affect ability check.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
But you could use enhance ability. But you could cast enhance ability for intelligence on people.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do that.
Or is it has a. Actually, I've got a scroll that I like sense.
Probably a good idea to do that, but.
Oh yeah. So Jezelle and Anfera take advantage on your investigation checks. Ability. 19.
Where's this from?
I'm casting enhance ability intelligence.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay.
This is going well. Our lowest is a 15 right now.
No, it's just 7. It's a 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but we just need half of us to pass. So if it's a DC 15, then half the group has passed.
Okay, sweet.
And if it's DC 16, the group is also passed.
Sweet.
I got a 17.
Good work.
See, investigation was definitely the right call, even though our collective bonuses are half as high.
I roll better even though I have a +5 to survival. What?
It is not a DC 15. It is not a DC 16. It is not a DC 17.
Damn.
More than half of us have to get, a 20?
It is, another day goes by, and now you are starting to realize why nobody has been able to find this in years.
God damn. Okay.
So if more than half the group has to pass, what if I just go alone?
Okay, God. Why don't we try? Let's see. Our wisdom scores, our wisdoms are generally better. Maybe we do, because I can't get a very high roll on that. Maybe we just do the advanced ability wisdom and try that.
One of the two checks, right? It can't be any other save.
The issue is we've got 2 magic items to give us advantage on investigation, but we don't have any magic items to give us and we've got 2 people who can cast enhance ability.
Yeah, I can. Basically, we have enough to give everybody advantage on it, right?
Yes. So we can all do investigation with advantage, or we can all do survival without advantage. I think the advantage is the right call.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I could still do survival with advantage, right? We should have enough to.
Oh, roll. Yeah. Oh, no. We could have 2 people with advantage on, or 3 people with advantage on survival.
I also have invincibility.
Yeah, I was counting you.
Oh, okay.
We could all just burn our inspiration for survival as a one take.
That's true. We could too.
Force might be better.
So
what are our collectively better on?
Because I think our bonuses for survival are just better in general. Is that correct?
Let me actually check. Our total bonus is just
not for me.
2, 7, 10.
And there's no way to enhance our rolls?
11, 14.
Like a bonus or like a guidance bonus that doesn't exist in 2020?
Oh, that reminds me. Oops, I can enhance one of our rolls with
guidance does exist.
Investigation.
Does guidance work for long investigations? I usually don't. I didn't. I would have used it otherwise.
Okay.
I didn't know if it would count.
Guidance.
But also, the issue is its concentration. So that or enhance ability.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't do both. Right. I couldn't have advantage and the D4. Correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guidance is for a minute. It would help. I would let it help for this because it is something you can keep casting, but it would be guidance or, since it is concentration. Or
okay. So our bonuses our bonuses are collectively 13 for survival, 13 for investigation, or 15 for survival. So it's not that far different.
What I mean, more like
What is the
individually,
average
though. Because
bonus,
remember,
though?
right. What's our average? Like, what's the individual? Because
It's like about
I can't
the same.
hit. Right, I can't. I don't have any bonus on my intelligence or on my investigation. I have 0.
And I have no bonus on
Best
that.
I can do is a. Right, but if the more of us have a bonus on intelligence, that's reasonable. Then we should do that. If more of us have a bonus on wisdom, then we should end up doing that.
What we need is 3 of us to get like a 20.
That's what I mean. So the idea is it's where the most of us have a better bonus, right? So where do most of us have the better bonus?
For me, intelligence.
Yeah, so we've got
Mine are the
5, 4, 4 for investigation.
Okay, the investigation should be, and we'll just give everybody advantage to it, and we'll hopefully that works.
Yeah, let's see, do I have anything else that can help with it?
If you use your heroic inspiration, you can choose which die to re-roll. So you can re-roll the lower of the 2 if that is needed.
Right.
But not both.
I mean, technically for me,
both.
I could probably just use guidance and then use my re-roll on it if necessary. Because the D4 would actually be better for me than me getting advantage in the long run. Because at least I'd have some sort of bonus on it.
Oh, that's awful. God damn. We're going to be here another day, boys.
Let's see.
No. Oh wait, I get advantage.
Yes.
Come on. Nope, that's not good enough.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Wow, we need 3 people to roll a 20? This is gonna be a while.
how many days do we have left here for this?
This is we've spent 3 days here so far.
Yeah, you have
There's
3 more
a week.
days before the expedition is ready to lead you out.
All right.
No.
This is not a time worth spending any inspiration on because no one's rolls were good enough.
Got 3 more shots.
Can we use the crystal ball to search around in this area where we are?
I mean, I could try to do the locate object, although I don't. I've just got a
You
general
have to be within
idea that
1,000
it's
feet for that.
But the other thing is we don't know what the object is, do we?
We know its name.
I could do. Yeah, I could do. We have a name, and I can also do a general view for dwarven relics, and it might point me in that general direction as well. So.
Okay. Well, then I guess we got to try something.
I mean, if we're going to
point
spend another day anyways, might as well give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I can try to see if it's within 1,000 feet of us, and try
let's do
and
it.
see what happens.
I will
You got-
also. Do you have augury?
I do have augury, correct.
For each casting of augury, I will let you have a reroll of your skill check.
Okay, useful.
The issue is Anfera rerolling is actually one of the least valuable ones to reroll because she needs
Correct.
to get
Yeah,
a 20.
because I have the worst roll. So, all right, we'll do it one more day, and then. But I'm assuming it's not within 1,000 feet of us. Then I'm
We
going
might
to
as
use
well do-
locate object and see if it's 1,000 feet of me.
We might as well use the 3 days, right? There's no rush to get back. There's nothing pressing.
Yeah.
No.
Might as well try one more day, and
Okay.
and I'll use the augury and with there too to get the reroll, but I can't really do much more.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. We're giving everyone advantage. We don't have like a bard or anything. A bard would be helpful here.
That would be really helpful. C'est la vie. It's so good.
All right. Well, day 3. Yeah, 22. Okay. Oh!
Go!
Hey!
Please.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Someone rolled 19.
Okay,
I
we
got
need
18.
one more
I got a
person to hit a 20.
I got a 19.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
No.
Okay.
I have a reroll.
Gunther and Vale have, or Anfera have the
I got a
have the
19.
inspirations. You can.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
got-
it's a DC 20. Like you reroll. You can use your inspiration to reroll the 18, which I think is probably.
Okay. So where
Augury
is?
That's a 12. So yeah, I can't do anything with. Sorry.
So
And-
I guess I'll try and reroll.
And possibly Zahndohr as well. We're so close.
I
We got
rolled
two
a 1 on
20s.
the guidance both times.
So this is just a normal one, right? All right, cool.
How can I reroll?
Oh, why did I roll
That's
intimidation?
intimidation.
Sorry.
Shouldn't be rolling. Why is your intimidation bonus so good? That's terrifying.
Because I've got a lot of anger in me. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I'm sorry. 19 is my best shot.
That was your
Yeah, 11 was my reroll. Oh,
We got another chance. Zahndohr might be able to pull it out.
don't you have some
you
like
need to-
psychic tricks that you can use on yourself?
No.
I mean,
I-
he's using
My
enhance ability,
intense
and
mental focus that is
Oh.
enhanced my abilities is really
Okay.
all I
Yeah,
got.
yeah. That's what we're doing, right?
So just a straight roll.
yeah, for the inspiration to reroll one of your dice.
18.
Can I spend my heroic inspiration on one of them, or no?
Yes, you can re-roll any d20 roll.
Okay. Well, we've got 19 is the next best, so and Zahndohr and Gunther have the same bonus, so roll one more time, Zahndohr.
Let's see here. Because you can give your inspiration to other people.
Ah, no. Okay, so that's we've got 2 inspiration left in the party. Do you have anything that could let rerolls happen for Jezelle? Like your runes?
I do, but they don't fall under the rules that we need because they're timed. So it's like for a minute, and I think this needs to be for a day. Right? Like I have my Storm Rune, which can give out rerolls. It only lasts for a minute.
Well,
What? Let me double check.
so we've got 2 more people with inspiration. If you guys want to try throwing it out there and maybe reroll Zahndohr's check up to.
Yeah, you can give it to other people and they can re-roll.
Me to reroll if a 6 isn't enough.
So I think it's Jezelle
23.
and Anfera. Hey! There we go.
Yes!
Does that count? We're good?
That's 3 20s. If that doesn't do it, we're going home.
23, and I rolled a natural 20, so it should count, right?
Nice. All right.
Okay, I think only Anfera has inspiration left, but
Where did the inspiration tokens go?
Yeah, I have one. I have mine left, but no one else. I think everyone burned theirs.
Yeah, I burnt mine.
yeah, they're above your name in the roll20 thing. You can drag them back pile.
Yeah, I think you drag them out and just put on the table or something, and they go away.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, I also got an extra D6 damage die. Why is that?
Nobody's been using them.
Oh,
True, we've been very bad about using them.
So we can just add an extra d6 damage onto something?
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that
Oh,
Maybe I should do
okay,
that
that's good.
sometime.
Okay, I gotta remember to for a crit. Well, if I get a crit, that's going on it. Regardless of what kind of crit.
All right,
I-
so
our-
at the end of
yeah, we're
day 3, or not at the end of day 3, about halfway through day 3, you find a tunnel whose entrance is flanked by the sculpted faces of a male and a female deep gnome. This tunnel has many side tunnels concealed by rock formations. It is very narrow in some places, difficult to traverse in other places.
Okay.
And now I need one more roll. Everybody, you can choose this time. Either investigation, perception, or survival.
Investigation, if that's all right.
Probably best at perception.
Oh.
Oh, we can
24.
any of them choose. Got it. Okay. Oh, Wait,
Full
do I have
circle.
advantage?
Oh, nice.
If I don't have advantage,
Wait,
then
it's this. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
I've got advantage because I've got glasses.
Yeah.
Gunther should have advantage because he's got a stone speak.
wait, can I? Okay, I guess I should ask. This is sort of retroactive, but can I have given myself advantage by using a storm rune for this check? I know that's real takesy backsies.
Sure.
Okay, I'll just mark that down then.
So, the spells you've used up to this point now are not available.
Right. Question: would enhance ability still be in?
No. At this point, the enhance ability is inactive.
As we're going,
So,
does it feel like this is a dangerous era?
I mean, it's the Underdark.
It's true.
I don't know why this reminds me of that little subtext from the Tomb of Horrors where you're supposed to use a big, shovel and just dig around the tomb for, a freaking month.
What is
Correct
that?
solution is always industrial scale.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
It
that's
leads
4 people
to
with wonderful.
it leads to a cavern that is a very small entrance on a ledge that is high above the cavern floor. You eventually find the cave is lined with stalagmites and stalactites, and eventually it widens a little bit. And I'm moving you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fancy.
So you're entering from the top. You're traveling towards the bottom. So in that space, oh, you don't have to go all the way back there because this is where the encounter is going to start. So position yourself there.
Yep, I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
Standing in front of people 101.
And
Yeah,
move
last time he
yourself,
got close, he's still closer to us. The Cloud Gill hit him.
move
obviously.
yourself into a full square because when I pop them down, you're not always in a square. Also, what's the highest passive perception?
Jezelle.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, 15.
Check
I think.
something here.
Not me though. I'm awful.
Yeah, I got 13. So
I'm 12.
No, when I tried to buff up my survival and perception, I did it because I was trying to be janky, not because I thought it was going to be useful, but, it's actually been kind of fun.
perception is
Oh.
always useful, but
Oh. Okay. I will roll their initiative with advantage here. Everybody roll initiative.
Sweet.
oh,
Oh, there
and
we go.
Obzam would have advantage on his initiative again. So.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait, I think I rolled my initiative with advantage. Oops.
The initiative, it doesn't actually count whether your sheet has initiative set or not, advantage set or not. So I think you should be fine.
Oh, I can reset my hit points because it's been multiple days
Yes.
since the last fight.
Sweet. I can't wait to cast Construct. Oh my god, I can't wait.
That's better than sometimes. Oh wait, that was never mind. That's a 0. That was I was looking at. I was looking at something. I was like, oh, I was looking again. Nope, I'm a 0. Okay, that's my fun initiative when I have a negative. My weakness. I am very, very.
Why is it doing that? Hold on, I need to reload my page.
Nope.
Getting a glitch.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna hit this finish up soon.
Yeah, same.
So I've got to take my son to his swimming lesson.
No, do you want to just stop here before we get into a fight?
It's up to you guys.
Everybody has initiative, so we can't. I'm doing a quick outline, so line of sight is not wonky.
Yeah. So I removed 2 spell slots because of the you said the augury was used and the abilities one, right? So
Yes. So as you're passing through the tunnel, 2 basilisks seem to be disturbed from hiding in the nest, and they come out and engage.
Oh dang!
So you want to do 1 round and see how it stands, and then decide?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Basilisk number 1.
Can certainly intimate eye contact.
Moves up to there and will use its gaze attack. Everybody except Gunther, I need a Constitution, right? Constitution saving.
Sure. Eh, eh, eh.
That's not the best. Or +5.
26.
Wow, +7. Oh my god.
Yep, got that 16 constitution.
One from Anfera.
All right, what's your constitution, Giselle?
That's probably not.
12.
12. Yeah, okay.
Right. Anfera, you are restrained. Everybody else is fine.
Oh, that was good enough.
Jezelle, you are up.
I will shoot the basilisk.
Which one? The one in front or the one behind?
The one in front. 16 or 15.
16 will hit.
11, which is a natural 1, so that's unselected.
That will miss.
I don't think I have any way to reroll, so just pass my turn.
Just tragically have to miss an attack.
I know.
I'm going to move up there and hit the one in 28 for 23 and 11 for, but it doesn't matter.
Is that the one in front, right?
Yep. And you can enjoy disadvantage on his attacks. Fuck you if you move, all the usual.
All right, second basilisk.
Okay.
It is going to arrange its cone.
Ranges cone and oh, he's
That
drawing it. Okay, I was trying to figure out what.
Just Anthera and I.
Another
Yeah,
Constitution
failing.
saving throw, yes.
Okay, so I could fail again, even though I've already.
You can fail again, and it'll have 2 separate instances on you.
So if we kill the first one, then that'll go away. But
You
hey.
both succeed
Yeah.
on that one.
I will say, Gunther, if you would like to launch artillery on my position, that's fine. I can take it.
Oh, I'm launching artillery, but sorry. But it's a construct. So I'm going to cast construct. You can almost hear Gunther like just kind of moaning in ecstasy as he casts the spell.
Wish I didn't.
And he's just gonna it looks like he's having an out of body experience as he casts a spell.
Gunther's birthing this construct is what he's doing.
Why do you have to make it worse? Like it was already pretty bad, but
so he's gonna get it there. And so this gorilla armed horse. Oh, sorry, give me one sec, guys.
You already
Pops out,
dragged.
and that's the end of his turn. Oh, damn. Okay, sorry. Be back in a second.
You can have it attack.
It does get an attack, right? Initially, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he went AFK though.
Yeah.
Okay. Zahndohr, you're up.
Cool. Oh, there's the other one. I'll scroll up. Yeah, I'll just sword this one that's 14.
14 misses.
I will end my turn.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Your
So
construct
I'm
can
14.
attack.
Oh, can it? Oh, sweet. I thought it was unable to do anything because it just.
Nope. It takes its turn right after you. You cast it on your turn. It can go right after.
Oh, jeez, sweet.
Is it clay
So
or
it's-
stone?
It is metal.
Metal.
Or at least I
Okay.
thought it was. So it's going to slam a fist down. Half the spell's level. Oh, so it gets 2 attacks. Cool. Oh, nice. Gets crit.
Crunch.
17 points. That's whispering to you. Sorry.
The second attack misses,
All right, cool. That's the end of his turn.
but the first attack killed it.
Oh, sweet. Yes. I do apologize, but I have to go, guys. I'm so
All
sorry.
right.
Yep.
Have a good night. Next week, I don't know for sure, but I should be okay.
Sweet.
Alright.
Sounds good. I'll see you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joe.
Alright, see you.
That was fun.
I'm trying to think
Okay.
if he died that quickly, maybe I won't put the aura up because it sounds like we should just kill these things really
I
quickly.
mean, we'll have the temp HP for the next fight.
True. Yeah. You know, that might be worth it. That's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just pop the auras.
What are we gonna do? Get into 3 fights in one day? No, it'll never.
4. I have 4. I have 4 auras.
Huh? Wait,
And
isn't
a
it
short
channel
rest, I
divinity?
can get one back.
Did they? Oh, they changed the number of channel divinities you get.
No, I have an item that gives me.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, just pop the aura and done.
So first basilisk is dead. At the end of your turn, I need you to make me a saving throw.
Oh, right.
Constitution.
It's being really laggy.
It's going to roll 50 of them, aren't it?
No, I don't think so. It just crashed on me.
All right, we can move up though. Jezelle, your turn.
gun him down. Jezelle?
Did everybody crash?
I'm still here.
I'm here.
He is not, and
Yeah, I mean, maybe when
Oh, yeah. Okay. He probably just.
maybe he left thinking that it was like everybody was leaving. I just manually wrote it because it wouldn't load the character sheet, so that's fine. I do what the bonus
17
was. So.
succeeds, and it ends the effect. So you are no longer restrained at the end of your turn. Obzam, it is your turn.
Circle up behind the thing and stab. Probably stay a little bit closer.
Wait, were we only doing one turn? Or you just figured we might as well kill it because the thing doesn't have much left? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 20 for 17, and then a miss. All right, that's me. I inconvenienced it.
Does not recharge. So it's going to bite at you and miss with a 9. Gunther's turn is over. Zahndohr.
Xander.
That'll hit.
18.
Make sure you give yourself temp too. So give
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
It is blood Anfera.
Give it a deck save. DC's 15 right now.
5.
Oh, cool. And it will take 2d. I take 17.
Add 17.
Yeah, and take 17 damage to it, and
And it's gone.
Further in the cave, you find some bits of stone, petrified cave vermin, some shattered bits of statuary, and a 6-inch diameter, not quite spherical, with a pebble gray surface tucked into a corner in the back.
oh, is that the thing?
Maybe?
I guess detect magic. We'll use
Yeah.
detect magic. See what.
It is not magical. It is in a basilisk nest.
Yeah. All right, well, go dig the egg?
It is an egg. It's 20 pounds.
Huh.
It is a heavy egg.
What do
Well,
we do
we've
with
got
a
a portable
basilisk?
hole.
Yeah, I
Presumably,
guess.
you can grow a basilisk.
Do we want a pet basilisk? That sounds very dangerous.
You know
Maybe we
what?
could
Let's
sell
let's
it
hang
to some.
let's hang on to the decision for later.
Yeah, well, maybe we could sell it to somebody in town. Maybe there's like a guy who knows how to raise basilisks or something. Who
And
knows?
a bit further on, you find a large cave. Its dominant feature is a summoning circle at its center. And it looks as though also in this cave, bits of it has since collapsed. It looks as though there may have been other ways in and out of this, but since it has been a narrowed passage, in this cave there is the most prominent feature is a very ancient-looking remains of a draconic skeleton. There are also remains of upwards of 24 drow, mostly skeletal, long since dead. There is a dead dwarf, and at the far end of the cave, looks as though there are 2 cairns set up.
Okay.
Right.
I guess I'll use detect magic again just to see if anything magical around here.
There is some magic here. The dead dwarf has a cloak wrapped around him that is still in decent shape, that is magical.
Okay,
Investigating the scene, it looks as though the dwarf, perhaps the remains of the 2 that are entombed here, died facing the dragon, perhaps. And the drow, it is hard to tell which of the dragon or the drow died first, but it looks as though the dwarf survived them all long enough to entomb the others, at which point he succumbed to his wounds. Just based on scattering of the bodies and the, patterns of the debris and scene here.
Okay. Well, try speak with dead, I guess. So we know the name of the artifact we're looking for. Like, I didn't. I think I have it written down that we know the name of the artifact. You don't have written down what the name of the artifact is. I assume it was just like thingamabob. We didn't know.
Generic
We didn't know what it
name,
meant. Yeah. Insert
Yeah.
name of artifact here.
I could just use detect object now. Maybe it is within 1,000 feet of us.
Maybe it's the cloak. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, we know the name.
All right, so you're going to cast detect locate object.
No, locate object.
What is the details of? With locate object, you have to have describe or name an object that is familiar to you.
Or of a kind, but we don't know what kind it is. We just know the name. Okay, so I don't think we can go with detect with locate object. But we can.
We know it's a dwarven artifact. Hold on. We know it's a dwarven artifact.
Mm-hmm.
So that counts as a kind. Thank you. And we know the name of it. And I think familiar is a really reach here. We're familiar enough because we've read stories about it. I think that counts. It's not like it's not saying I've held it before. It's not requiring me to have seen it before either. It doesn't say that. Just familiar with.
You had a vague description. You haven't heard stories about it per se.
Well, okay, vague description, fine. But we know the name and have a vague description of it, right?
That should as far as the vague description goes, this seems to be it.
The cloak.
It is a cloak. It is in very good shape. It has. Damn, that Undead Menagerie tab is huge.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Cool. It's the cloak. I'm cool with that. So we didn't need to speak with that. It's fine.
It is very elaborate cloak of spun mithril. It seems to be more ornamental or ceremonial than functional. It is in the style of the King's Royal Guards with unique family markers along the collar and hem.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, we'll still do the identification to see if there's anything
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it that's useful, but it might be just, minor magics to keep it in good condition.
I mean, yeah, obviously identify it, figure out what it is.
Yeah, we'll do the
Identify
identifying.
tells you that it needs attunement, and that is all you get from it.
Well, obviously, I'm going to
Oh,
attune it
sure.
immediately,
Why not?
without hesitation.
Wait, what do you have an attunement slot? What do you
Well, maybe I can live without this Ring of Second Wind. It's an insanely good item, but maybe I can live without.
Wait, Ring of Second Wind. How many second winds does it give you? Just one?
3.
Oh, wow, that's really
That's why I've been
good.
doing 7 second wins. This
That's
ring
where
is
you're getting all of your
insane.
second wins. That is insane. You are correct. Well, let's see what the cloak does, and you might end up switching back anyway. So
It seems to like that. Yeah, that ring is giving me like an extra 46 hit points in the really big fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we at least can find out what this cloak does. So, all right, he's attuning to the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you attune to the cloak.
And you're sucked into hell.
Sucked into
if he disappears,
hell,
we're
yes.
leaving. if he disappears, we're just leaving. Bye. Sorry.
It just plane shifts you directly to the astral plane. Who could have seen this coming?
Upon attuning to it, the only sense that you immediately get is that you can exert your will upon the cloak to change its form.
I'll try exerting my will upon it to turn it into a shield? I don't know.
You try to exert your will upon it to turn it into a shield, and it does not turn into a shield. However, the cloak kind of flares out and wraps around your arms in a swirling pattern and turns from a cloak into a set of gauntlets.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
And
I mean,
I'll try punching something with them. See if that does anything.
You feel a little stronger?
Maybe it's giving you like a +1 bonus to damage or something when you do it that way.
Or it might be gauntlets of ogre power, which would not have much effect on me.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're already strong. Yeah. Mm.
I'll try. What if I focus on a headband? Would that work?
No. Attempting to influence your will to change form again turns it back into a cloak.
Okay.
Okay. Is it like once a day thing, maybe? And it just changes to that in the back? Or can you now change it to something else?
Can I shift it back and forth to the gauntlets, or is it
Yes.
just
It is no action.
Okay. What about maybe boots? Can try.
Sure, I'll try shifting it to. I'll try focusing on several different objects.
Seems to be stuck between a cloak or gauntlets.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Maybe it's like once a day you choose it, and when that you're stuck with that day or something. Maybe tomorrow we will be able to do something else with it.
We'll see. Okay.
Unless it's only gauntlets and cloak. But
maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. All right. Well, I will leave it as the cloak for now, and probably will be. Heading back, taking careful notes. Oh yes. Also, we should go ahead and build a cairn for this dwarf who had it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we're gonna do proper funeral rites and things like that for this thing. So,
yes.
For them. Yep. So for the dwarves, I don't think she would care about. She'd probably do proper funeral rites for all of them. To be fair, she's not really picky about who she chooses.
From my research involved in this, do I know who this guy is, or the name of the last person who had this artifact, or is that lost information?
Roll me another. What is this?
History.
Yes, history.
The same bonus roll. So 23.
Between your notes and the markers on the hem of this cloak, the owner that this was crafted for was named Arngrim Silverguard.
Arngrim Silverguard.
The name is rumored to have been fiercely loyal to the kings of Mithril Hall. He was the elite guard of the 5th king of Mithril Hall, Harnum Battlehammer.
Right.
He defended his king with stealth and subtlety, not mere force of arms. He sought not wealth or possessions. It is rumored, however, that enemies did try to buy or sway his loyalty, and his steadfast deterrence to that led him to instead devalue wealth that he came in contact with.
Interesting.
Okay.
I just realized that doing proper funeral rites to the moon goddess for the Drow would probably be more like an insult to them.
And
You know,
that's a problem. Why?
she doesn't think about that part. He's just like, well, okay, we'll just.
See, this is less about what the Drow want and more about what the moon goddess wants.
Yeah, exactly. All of them should get a proper funeral, regardless.
Regardless of whether they want it or not.
Exactly. The Drow will get the blessing of the moon goddess. It makes perfect sense. I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
They're just down in the spider pits of Lolth, their souls being tortured for eternity, and then they just feel the blessing of the moon goddess, and then the spider goddess starts torturing them even worse.
Yeah.
How dare you!
What?
You've been cheating on me!
What's wrong?
Alright. So go ahead and
I
call it there.
I guess we're done here. Yeah, are we done here?
We are done here.
Yeah, I might as well stay here in case the others want to do something inside of the cave. We can describe it or whatever, but I don't think there's much here.
So
but,
you are performing rites for the Drow?
I'm performing rites for everybody. I'm not picky.
Oh.
Mhm. All the dead deserve a proper burial. My thought process.
Upon doing so, you get a glimpse of approval, not from, who is it, Salune?
Yeah.
But from, let me see if I can channel this.
Oh, it's the other Drow goddess one, right? I forget her name. But
Yes.
Eliastri?
Yes. However you pronounce her name, you seem to have the sensation that she is approving of your deeds.
I will take the approval.
And you also get the vague sense that, also being a moon goddess, that she might have also been influencing your divine abilities while down here.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense. You're right. Despite I was, yeah, it's like sort of a telephone thing. Oh yeah, that's fine. I like it.
Saluna is outsourcing her underground followers through Eliostri
Yeah.
due to surface areas.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when
Not a
it's like when
service,
you
but,
get
you know,
you get a phone contract through one provider, but they don't have towers in the area, so they just like subcontract it to whoever does
was
have towers in
roaming.
that area.
Yeah, this is like a roaming thing. It's fine. I was roaming. It's fine.
Yep.
Oh, good. I like it. I'm cool with this. I mean, you know, I will give appreciation to her as well.
Yep. And of course, the Angrim is getting the proper rights of Moradin.
Yeah, that's fine. For those who I know who they worship, I would, give that concession. But for the rest, they're getting my goddess, whether they like it or not.
Well, you know who the Drow worship too, but it doesn't
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to give them proper respect with Lolth. That is not happening.
matter. Yeah.
And if you cast Speak with Dead,
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, we probably would, and get some.
Yeah, just ask him, like,
some history.
you can finally get some of the closing of the story.
Yeah, we'll get some history on it.
So there is the details.
All right. I don't suppose he wants to tell me how his cloak works.
Does it do anything besides going through? Well, it probably depends on how many questions because we're only going to get the 5 questions, so
Yeah.
how much
the first ones are probably
He does
are
not tell
probably
you
about,
how the
like,
cloak worked.
Okay. Yeah, I can figure that out.
But it'll be a slow process. All right,
All right.
I think we're done then for the
Yeah.
moment.
And then, so next week should be okay, hopefully.